Hey guys, welcome to the Late Night Tavern Podcast with your host, Henry, and me, Marco.
Right now, there's currently a picture of a dog. That's my dog, Biscuit, and he's probably going to be the background for the next podcast or maybe 4. I'm trying to get something situated. Obviously, this was kind of just made semi last minute. We initially thought of this months ago with our buddy Darren, who's not here right now, but
or for a while.
He probably might not be able to, due to what's going on around the world.
Roner.
Yeah. But, if he's able to come here, we'll know that he was one of the people that wanted to start doing this. And, we, after the long period of time where, you're not able to go out, see people, I kind of put that on the back burner and didn't really think too much of it. But one day I just got real inspired to start doing something, and I told them about it, and now we're here. And I communicated with a couple of my friends, and I asked them if they wanted to be on this. And so eventually, maybe, I don't know if maybe the next one or maybe the couple ones
maybe after. Like the next, probably the third one, most likely the third one. We'll probably have guests, which we would like to have.
So, if anything, it'll just be us two.
For the time being.
We wanted it to be a 3-person thing, but chances are it'll probably be a 2 main host.
Probably, most likely.
So, the first topic I wanted to get into.
Yeah, we need to talk about this topic.
The other day, I think it was the other day now.
Yeah,
the PS5 got
2
revealed.
days ago.
And that was cool. Because I knew that the reveal stream was going down, but I didn't start watching it because I totally forgot that the day was that day. And I did get a notification from a guy reacting to the Spider-Man thing, and I literally flipped shit.
Honestly, the thing is, I saw, I forgot about the whole thing. I knew, the whole June 4th thing was supposed to happen.
Was it June 4th?
Yeah, June 4th, when, that's when they were supposed to have it, but, the whole virus shit. But, was it, 2 days later? It was, a week later. A week later, wasn't it?
It was the 11th, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the 11th. So, I didn't know about it at all. I was on Snapchat just looking through those people's snaps, and I was right there, and I saw someone post something you remember the video with has the balls and everything moving around and everything in it?
Oh, when they're showing the console?
Yeah, when they're showing the console. I saw someone post that bit, and I was all wondering, what is that for? What is someone just showing those balls moving around?
Minecraft 2.
People are just moving, this is the balls moving around. I'm okay, what is that? And then everybody started going crazy, the PS5 just came out. I'm it came out today? Like that. And then I go onto Twitter and I check it out like that, and it showed I saw the video and it showed the balls moving. I was that's what that is, that. And then it shows they're all unveiling this awesome looking thing like that, and they're check this out. It looks like a freaking fucking
router.
A router, one of did you see the picture where it showed the
from WALL-E?
Yeah, did you see the picture where it was a fan?
Oh yeah.
He's I saw this picture where they're all saying you guys are all freaking out over the PS5 and I'm over here with the PS10, and I'm that's just funny.
So I saw the Spider-Man thing, I freaked out. I started watching the video, then I saw it was a reveal stream. So I brought my mom and my brother, and I was dude, this is important. You guys know how much I love Spider-Man. And then they saw the thing, we're cool, and I was damn, that is on a PlayStation 5, because currently we're both rocking with the Xbox One
controllers. Those look like Xbox controllers.
They do look chunky like that, but they're still PlayStation controllers at heart.
Yeah,
because the triggers are those real small triggers, and the thumbsticks are still in the middle.
How I feel about the PlayStation 5, it looks badass. It looks badass. But I don't think I would get it. The only reason I don't think is because I've been a PlayStation fan. I've been a PlayStation user for probably like a majority of my life, except recently.
It's just AAA, dude.
Except like this
double A alcohol.
Yeah. Recently, I've been more of an Xbox player because I don't know. There was a reason why I wanted an Xbox. I could get better games. Anyways, but I think it looks cool, but I wouldn't get it.
I want to ask you what those games are. Because you play like 2 games.
Well, I mean, the fact is, like, when we were talking, with Darren like that, and Darren and stuff like that, we were all thinking about, like, I was in the whole, like, middle part where, like, I would be like, do I want a PS4 or do I want an Xbox One? Like, I was stuck right there, like, for, like, the longest time. And it always came down to how much money I would have. And it would be like, do I want this, like that? If I get that, I could game share with Darren. If I do that, I could game share with Henry. But at the same time, what does Darren play? Games that I probably play a little bit, but at the same time, I'll be like, I kind of don't like that.
Yeah.
But then, like, the games that you have, like, I generally like most of them. I don't play all of them
because Darren doesn't play shooter games.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I do. I don't play them as much as I used to, but I do. So I have shooter games.
Even though I'm really shit at Call of Duty, I like the game a lot. I really do like the game a lot.
There's people that are like that love that Tetris game that you can play online with like 100 people. Like, I love that game, but I get dicked in like 5 minutes.
Nah, but okay. So after the PS5, we got the Xbox Series X. Is that what it's called? That looks like like a computer monitor? Not a monitor.
Module.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the computer tower.
Yeah. Those. I mean, I think that's super simple. Like what I was telling you earlier. I think that design is super simple because you could just put it literally anywhere.
It's like a long.
The PlayStation 5, you had to have it in a a space where it has where its fucking things could go out.
If you look at most home theaters, like, not just the TV stand, but like the ones that you have in your living room that has like the extra holes in it. You could just put that in there like normal. You could put it behind your TV. Like, you have your Wi-Fi, don't you? No,
it's like on top of the thing there.
But and like an Xbox, or if you put it on its side, then you kind of just only need this amount of space.
Yeah. I mean, it looks weird on its side.
The PlayStation?
Yeah, it looks weird on its side.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's like a thing where it should be upright. But the Xbox, it looks like you could put it any side, literally. You could put it up, left, right, whatever the fuck you want.
I don't remember if it had those little tiny, like, rubber tabs.
Yeah, the little nubs or whatever. I mean, I'm
pretty sure it'll allow you.
I'm pretty sure I'll get the Xbox over the PlayStation. I'm not gay, but...
Okay.
I just, that's like the whole dispute. Everybody's like, you have the Xbox, you're gay. I thought it's just a console, bro. PC is like the master. PC is the master race. That's the one that demolishes both of them.
That's the problem. Like, obviously, PC is master race, but a lot of consoles get exclusives. I know Xbox now shares it with the PC, but
isn't like PC does it get exclusives?
I mean, yeah.
But it's only PC games.
But like, there's a bunch of games that consoles don't have that PC has. I'm trying to think of one.
World of Warcraft.
Well, yeah, but
fucking Diablo or whatever.
That's on consoles.
That's on console?
Yep.
Why is that on console?
Diablo 1, 2, and 3. I think 1, 2, and... I know 3 is on consoles for sure. CSGO.
No. What is that? League of Legends. League of Legends.
A lot of those Dota games
aren't
on consoles, but we do have Smite.
Okay, but we gotta discuss this. Minecraft is obviously the best on PC. It's obviously better on PC than any of the consoles.
I don't like that they have realms on there either. Or not realms that
on PC or
like it looks like they have like that store.
Well, I mean it does, but not as bad as you think it is. Like, I mean, well, no, they don't necessarily know, because when I bought it, you could get the fucking you could get the normal, the Java edition, or you could get the Windows 10. The Windows 10 is like where you buy shit like on the console. The normal one, the Java editions, is like it's always been the same. So,
well, I've had an Xbox forever, but my family's always had different consoles because my brother had GameCube, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1, 2, and then Xbox and 360. I think the only console that we've just not had out of like all those ones was just a PlayStation 3. Like we even had the DS's.
Dude, I had a PlayStation 3, but it didn't even last me a whole year because the fan in it, as soon as I would turn on, I would go. I thought I'm like, and I guess I would play Mortal Kombat for like 5 minutes. Like that, it's like, oh, your PlayStation's gonna shut off in 5 minutes because it's overheating. I'm like, bro, I just barely turned it on. What do you mean, bitch?
Well, I've had an account on Xbox for a very long time now, and the reason why, from 360 to Xbox One, because initially I wanted to go to the PlayStation 4, and I was like, wow, I was like, that looks cool, this and that. But then I was like, nope, I'll go to the Xbox One. I wanted to keep my account because at the time that was a big deal.
Yeah.
And the reason why I feel like I can let go of that now is because games allow you to do cross-platform type things.
The newer games usually.
And like, because maybe because I think Xbox is having another event in July with probably more games. Because the only thing that's really attaching me to my Xbox right now is Destiny. But like I told you, I can change my account to PC to a PlayStation or to a Stadia.
Yeah. Stadias look pretty cool. Was it Stadias or it's
Stadia?
Is that how you call it? I think you call it something else.
Stadia.
Isn't it Stadia?
It's not Stadia.
Isn't it Stadia?
No, there's a T in it.
Sadia sounds weird. Like the commercial doesn't sound like that. Sadia.
Like at the end they're like Stadia.
Yeah, it sounds like Stadia, not Sadia.
It's a Stadia. Stadia. What the fuck? I've been saying.
Dude, honestly, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't get that thing.
But I don't know. A lot of people say it's not doing great.
Well, I would assume it's probably not because it's like, what the fuck is it?
It's a streaming thing. It's cool because when I used it to go on Destiny, like it immediately, like I didn't need to download it. It just started. So I was like, that would be amazing for like literally everything else. Like if I got a new console or something and I was like, I'm gonna download this game, 7,000 gigabytes, done.
Yeah.
But for Destiny, I can change it, and like the games that they showed on the PS5 looked really cool. I wouldn't get all of them because like Hitman isn't really something I'm about, even though it's a good game. I'm not. Resident Evil 8, like that looks cool, but I probably wouldn't play it. I could probably play it since I was chiefing through Outlast like a god. But you know they have Demon Souls. That's one of those games, and even though Spider-Man Miles Morales isn't a sequel, they will have Spider-Man 2. It's a big deal for me. And I feel like it might be cheaper. So, depending on what they show, it'll be that. And I know my brother's probably going to get a PS5, so it'll probably be better because then we can split the membership and games. So, like, it'll probably be better financially that way. But I'm not sure. It'll really depend on what happens with Xbox and near the time it comes out.
Yeah. Well, is there anything else that you've had on your mind this whole week? Like anything big, anything that's like, been bugging you, anything like that?
The TV.
Yeah, the fact, the whole, the whole thing of what I did today, I'm not bothered by it. I'm really not. I'm not pissed off about it. It's just the fact that, I actually used that.
You were useful?
Basically, the fact that, I actually used one of those tools, and I was like, that's awesome. I'm gonna build something cool as hell with this. And then you're all saying, no. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Well,
I was like, never mind, I'm not gonna say that.
What I meant for the TV was because when I was looking at the TVs I watched YouTube videos on it, and I saw this dude that was at his college dorm, and it made me think. I was like, man, dude, if I got a little apartment or something, the things that you think about when you graduate high school is oh, you're gonna go to college, you're gonna get a house, but I think most people, when they think they're gonna get a house, they think they're gonna get that key from their landlord, open the damn door, everything's in there.
Exactly. You think wow, I'm expecting a whole couch, a whole fucking 70-inch TV like that, Xbox fucking or Xbox, PlayStation 5, whatever the fuck you want. All that, and you're like, hell yeah, and you're like, you seem just empty as fuck.
Or if you do think about that stuff and you think the furniture's gonna be in there, and then you're gonna go in your cabinets and realize you gotta go spend like $1,000 on food, or you go under your sink and you're like, I don't fucking have cleaning supplies.
Exactly.
And you're like, and I've never had to buy cleaning supplies.
All right, okay, wait. Okay, so with that whole situation right there, like, as soon as you get your own apartment, own house, whatever the fuck it is, right? Own apartment, house, whatever. What is, like, your first, like, thing to do?
Bed.
What do you... I think, yeah, bed. I think the bed's the most important. I think for the first night, at least, a bed.
Bed?
Not like a frame. I mean, like, if you really want to go that...
Oh, I don't need a frame, dude. I can sleep on, like, with the mattress on
I
the
can
floor.
sleep with the mattress, too. Like, I don't think, like, I mean, like, I just throw the mattress out there, go to sleep. Next day, I buy everything. It's like, I'll buy the frame.
You get the key, throw your mattress in there, sleep, get up, spend, like, $3,000.
I was like, I'm gonna spend, like, my whole fucking check within, like, 2 hours.
And then you forget to pay your next month's rent.
You're like...
You get kicked the fuck out.
I'm like, how did I get kicked out? And they're like, you see all that shit and you have in your house? You're like, oh, you're right.
I bought a painting of a zebra dressed
I bought
like
the
a lion.
fucking Mona Lisa and the fucking...
The real one?
I bought the... Whatever the fuck it's at, I bought the Mona Lisa and I just hung it on my wall and it fell. And it just fucking ripped in half and I was like, fuck.
So you wake up, you're like, I'm gonna get furniture. You don't do that. You end up in, like, France and you take the Mona Lisa home and that's all you have on your wall. And your mattress is gone.
Bro, you could sell that shit. You could get everything.
You wouldn't have to sell it if you didn't fucking buy it.
But you stole it. What if you just stole it?
What did you... You said you bought it.
You know how much that bitch probably is? How much is that bitch?
Probably like unlisted right now.
I'm pretty sure you can't buy it.
But you said you bought the Mona Lisa. And you're saying, if I sell that bitch, I can get my furniture. If you didn't buy the fucking thing...
Okay, so what would, other than a bed, what would be your next essential thing to get?
Well, assuming that I you know... Because it depends on what you're able to take from your home.
Well, okay, so what if we're not saying that? Like, you're starting out new. Like, you don't get things from your old house. Like, you just start out with new things.
A TV.
I think I would probably get, like, a decent-sized TV.
Oh, a fan and a TV.
Well, I mean, I generally don't get as hot as you do.
Thanks, Doug.
I'm not saying nothing by it. I'm just saying.
I mean, just keep going.
I'm pretty sure that bitch, that fucking nice-ass apartment you just bought has great air conditioning. You could just keep that shit on.
It probably does.
It probably does. So there's no need for a fan at the moment.
But I would still have a fan blowing full blast in my face when it's winter.
But I mean, I think the first thing it'd probably be a TV and a couch. TV and a couch.
Don't need a couch.
Why?
Like, that wouldn't be one of the first. Like, it would be later. Like, because this would just be my room. The rest of the apartment would just be a thing.
But I mean, like, if it's like a maybe 2-bedroom apartment, I generally wouldn't want to have just. Okay, are we talking about like studio or 2-bedroom? Because a studio is a 1-bedroom, right?
2.
Okay, so a 2, and you're living by yourself. Say if you're living by yourself, I think I generally wouldn't want so much stuff in my room exactly yet. Like, I think I would want the setup in my house first, then worry about my room. Like, obviously, because like the whole TV situation, like if I'm living on my own, I wouldn't care about having a TV in my room yet. I think I would just like, just chill in the living room, watch TV.
Well, I sleep with the TV on.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, I just usually just put music on, just noise, anything.
Well, if I'm gonna be by myself, I need like the most noise possible.
Yeah.
Or else I'm gonna think some dude, the guy that sold me the damn house, has been chilling in the other room the whole ass time.
He's like, yeah. He's like, Mikey.
He brings up, dude. I don't know where Mickey is.
Dude, Mickey's gone as shit, dude. We were just okay. So if you guys don't know who Mickey is, we were just sitting right here, and a little baby mouse just popped out of nowhere, and we called him Mickey.
We called him Mike. You called him Mikey, and then I was like, Mickey.
Yeah, but I mean, like, because that's your, thing. My thing, obviously, like, I would probably want more of like my house to be
bitchin' amount of water.
Well,
78 pack.
I think, honestly, if I was living on my own, I'd be living like a king. I'd having like the best food ever.
I don't know why I pictured when someone said living like a king, where they go up to their fridge that has the...
They're like, they just have a bathrobe on, they open their refrigerator and they just take it off. They're like,
hop in the fridge.
They just hop in the fridge. You're like, I want that.
No, I thought you were going to say like it's a fridge/freezer thing that's not like one on the bottom, one on the top. It's the one that's split in half. And that you go to the thing that dispenses ice. Put a cup up to it and just chicken nuggets come out. And you're like, that's you living like a king. And you're like,
honestly, I want some barbecue sauce. And the barbecue sauce comes
like
out
the
of
water
that.
one.
It's watery barbecue sauce.
That sounds gross.
That sounds gross as shit.
Darren's throwing up right now. He's like,
okay, so I gotta say this. Darren's our best friend and everything, but he's a big guy. And obviously probably more stronger than both of us combined. But the thing is, he's scared of frogs. And
bro,
and like, I mean, like, I'm grossed out by cockroaches. Cockroaches gross me out. If there's one that's like as big as like my finger, there's no way. I'm dipping.
Palm of your hand. I was like, that's a fat.
Dude, if there was to be a fucking cockroach that,
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm out. I'm gone.
You were gonna say something else.
I'm gonna burn my fucking house down.
I thought you were gonna say something else because you got all serious. You're like, Darren's cool and all, but I thought you were about to say like, but fuck that guy.
I honestly hope we send this to him.
But well, duh, I am. But I thought you were gonna say something bad as hell. I was like, what are you about to say? But then you said the thing about the frogs. And I was like,
but like that's like the most like. People shouldn't be scared of frogs.
Like, I'm scared of frogs.
But I mean, like,
but she's scared of it in the religious aspect.
Well, in the religious aspect, it's different. But like, not religiously, it's a frog. What is the frog gonna do to you? It's that's all it's gonna go ribbit, and Darren's gonna be like, ah.
But he likes some frogs.
But I mean, the tree frogs. Tree frogs are the only one he likes. Every other fucking frog that ever existed.
Chad frogs.
Chad frogs.
Frogs that sit on the edge.
The chogs. The frogs that sit up upright like a fucking human are like the most ultimate frogs.
Kermit.
You think he's scared of Kermit? That'll be funny. I'm like, hey man, you see, because I just pull Kermit the Frog puppy. He's like, hey man, and then he's like, ah!
What's that Vine? He's like in the car and he pulls Kermit right up. You do that to Darren in the car, he flips his shit.
Oh man. Okay, so,
but I'm scared of spiders.
Well, I mean,
and I feel like Darren, you are like chill as fuck with spiders.
Okay, look at this. The whole spider things. Okay, like a lot of people are scared of spiders. I understand that, and like, you know, I respect it because, you know, I could see them being like, people being like, what the hell is that? And it's like some giant Australian like bird eater spider. You know how big those spiders are? They're bird eater. They're big as hell. They don't make movies about big ass cockroaches, dude. They make big ass spider movies though. You know, Fallout? That shit is scary. Oh yeah, that's right. Those are fucking huge, bro. If I saw a cockroach as big as a fucking dog, I would freak the fuck out. I'll be like, you know what? And they attack you. That's fucking scary. I got you beat though. Well, Skyrim. They have big ass spiders in that game. Well, do they? Dude, I was playing it. This was a long time ago. I played it for like the first time, and my brother was watching. There was this room, okay? It was like this tiny little corridor and like a big ass like circle room. Yeah. And I was like, there's a chest in the middle of this room. I was like, this looks mega sus. I like take 2 steps. This big ass spider, like bigger than this bar, came down, and I was like, I like ran away. They like spit shit at you, and then there's normal spiders that are like as big as this table that chase you. Fuck that, dude. And their faces look ugly as a bitch. So like, but yeah, playing Fallout, that was pretty gross too. I mean, the whole fear of spiders, I understand it. Like, it's a genuine fear of people. But the thing is, I'm not scared of spiders. Like, I've seen some gigantic spiders in my life. Like tarantulas, I mean, tarantulas are not that bad. But the fact that, That's gross. That's big as shit.
Yeah. Oh, there's the spider. That's the one that was in the middle of the room and it just came down.
That's funny.
Oh man, look at their fucking faces, dude. That's the main thing, is like their face. That's what bothers me the most. And look, they made their face look like AIDS.
Okay, well, I mean, there's been some spiders I've seen, like, with some really big butts.
Oh.
And, like, it doesn't
Mikey.
bother me. Like Mikey. That spider was fucking huge. I mean, I've seen bigger spiders. There's, like, okay, so, you know, like, what are those spiders called? The deer killers, or the ones that look like scorpions?
Yeah.
Well, there was this one
Shad
time.
spider.
There was this one time I had a pet dog. His name was Buddy, and I was in my room, and I just look over, like, because I saw something move in the corner of my eyes, and then I saw this one of those spiders, but so goddamn big. It was like half the size of my dog. Not half the size, but maybe like it was like this. It was like as big as my hand, and and it went right past my dog, and I was like, holy shit. And it went right next to me. It went right next to me like that. And I kind of freaked out because I was all thinking, that's fucking huge. And then, like, I just went right there and I just kept on throwing stuff at it, and then I finally killed it. But that spider was huge. That was like the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life.
I want to take 1 second to mention this.
Yeah.
The picture in the background, even though I already said that this is my dog, it is moving. Ever so slightly.
Like every, like, sort of like maybe 5 minutes.
So, like, if you were to stop where you're at right now and go back to the beginning, he will be in a different space. And then if you skip to the end, he'll also be at a different spot. It is so slow that you won't notice it unless you skip through the video.
Yeah.
So I hope if you're not looking at the screen the whole time.
Which we kind of don't recommend. We like this is more like an audio thing, you know, like just plug in your headphones, you know, or like whatever, turn the volume up if you're doing like homework or
You
like.
can put it on your TV and just not look at it.
Yeah, you can do whatever. Like,
I mean, the dog's cute as hell.
like this podcast at the moment, like maybe like these 4 or 3 more episodes of like where it's just like the
Audio.
picture, like audio, whatever. Like it's not. It's more of like a thing where, like, you know, you just have as background. Like, you don't necessarily have to pay attention to what we say, but like we would appreciate it. But it's one of those things, like, you know, you just have it just playing.
Also, there's a bowl of mashed potatoes on the table right now.
It was very good. What's been going through you? What's something you
through?
Okay, I need to talk about that one thing.
What? Oh,
Okay.
the ads.
The ads?
Like, those videos you see are typically ads, aren't they? They're like, follow these people for the most freakiest.
Yeah. Okay, so there's something on Instagram, I always see it every day. And it's cool to see, but at the same time it's annoying to see. Mainly annoying. Okay, so like I'll be scrolling through Instagram or whatever like that, and then like I see a girl, right? And she's just like in public at a gas station, maybe a convenience store, any sort of thing.
Aisle at a bash.
She's usually in front of a cashier, and the girl, or like just whatever, anything like that, and then the girl usually just pulls down her pants or shorts, whatever, and just shows her ass. Like, the thing is, it's cool to see, but it's not that like smart to do. Like, it's fucking annoying to see. Like, I don't like it. Like, I like to see a good girl every once in a while, but the thing is that I don't like seeing that. I really don't, because it gets annoying. Because like, oh, it's like, hey guys, I'm about to pay for my fucking Funyuns or some shit like that, and I'm gonna show my ass and tits to this fucking cashier, and he's gonna be like,
oh, that one was annoying.
well, those ones are dumb, but like the ass ones are like, that's annoying as fuck.
They put down their shit. The guy's like, goes and scans it. She's like, look at my ass. And then the guy's like, whoa.
But then like she lifts up her shirt like that and shows tits like that, and I'm like, that's cool. I mean, he's probably having a good time, but like us seeing that, we don't see that. We don't see what he sees, but at the same time, it's like, that's fucking cool. Like, what the fuck else are you gonna do? You gonna get naked in front of him?
The only thing that annoys me about that, I think the most, is that it's an ad, and like it's usually on like meme channels or whatever.
It's like for the Gummy Bear album.
I mean, I understand that they use that to make money or whatever, but like it's funny because like I know the people that generally follow it, especially like if we have friends that follow an account, and I think about it, I'm like, what do they see? Or like, you know, what if they're going on Instagram to like show their mom, like, hey mom, look at this dog, and then like they scroll down, it's just a big.
They
ad.
swipe left or whatever, swipe right like that, and then it's like a girl like just showing her ass
on the next picture or whatever.
It's like follow these hot chicks for fucking 18 plus content, and then once you follow them, it's like, oh, okay.
Follow Drilled on Instagram.
Man, I hate that shit so bad. Like, you follow this 18 plus account. Okay, it's fucking Instagram. I don't think they're gonna be showing shit like that. Not all the fucking time. You know how you don't see much of that shit, and then once you do, it's like off right away. Like, it's up there for like maybe an hour, and the next thing you know, like, you're like, oh, maybe 5 hours later, you check it, it's gone. It's gone. You're never gonna see that shit again.
Well, you know what? Speaking of like Instagram ads or whatever, I hate the ones that happen in the comments when they're like, bro, you literally stole my meme. They're like, wow, you're so garbage. And then the person that posted it would be like, oh, bro, you're right. You guys should all go follow this guy. I'm like, get fucking bent, dude. I'm like, I'm not going to follow him. First of all, he's a private account, so he's going to have to accept me. And then I'm not going to remember that I followed him. And then I'm going to be going through something, and I'm going to see the same meme 18 times and be like, what the fuck?
That's the thing I don't like about Instagram and like meme accounts. I mean, not Instagram, but meme accounts are annoying. Like, I mean, yeah, they give you some funny stuff, but the thing is, like, oh, it's like, oh, you want to see the rest of this video? Follow this guy. And you're like, okay, you follow that guy, and then, like,
it's not there.
No, it's not there, or, like, the thing is, like, okay, like, there's this, I have an example, so, like, I followed this one meme account, and, like, it talks about, like, and then it was showing something about, like, oh, you want to learn about, like, logical, like, physical, like, you know, this different things like that, like, if you do this and that, whatever happens.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
And I followed it, and as soon as I followed it, like, it showed that thing. But every other post, like, when it's like, oh, it shows this like that, it's like, you want to see the rest of it? Follow this account. I'm like, why the fuck would you have me follow another account just to follow a fucking another account so I can see that account, and they're going to tell me, follow this guy too? Fuck you.
I really don't like it, especially when the account, they make it seem like the account's not supposed to be like an actual meme account. It's
just a normal account.
It's supposed to be a factual account.
Yeah, factual account.
But it's not that either. It's a meme thing. I hate it when like they're like, go follow this dude. Like, if the guy's paying for an ad, then sure, whatever. Yeah. Especially like when, like, I think girls or guys would be like, hey, hit me up for a shout out. And like, I see people get mad at that, but it's like, you don't have to follow him.
You know what we need? We need a meme account. Someone to make a meme account that's just for memes. Like, I mean, they could tag people.
They got 4 million posts.
Like, oh, see, that's fucking cool. Like, I mean, I don't understand where you get fucking 4 million memes. You think there's 4 fucking million memes out there?
Now, especially now.
Well, especially now,
yeah.
There's
a dude levitating in a hallway. He's got red eyes, and the bottom text is beans.
Venus.
And it's all fucking
with no Beanos or whatever the hell is Venus.
But it's all distorted like that, and it looks like a horror picture.
Well, I mean, you could make like 1,000 memes out of one meme.
Bottom text.
Exactly. But I mean, like, they need to make someone needs to make a meme account where it's just a meme. Like, they just post memes.
They post every meme that would be posted that day if you were to have followed 18 different accounts.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, but I mean, they can obviously tag people, like, go follow this guy like that for something, but like at the same time,
I'm not
like,
gonna do it.
Like, you don't have to do it because like your memes are like good enough. Like, you don't have to, like, you could tag people in it, but like, don't have like, oh, you want to see the rest of it?
I'd rather than put ads for like actual things.
Yeah.
Then be like, hey,
follow this guy.
This guy's selling
false butt knuckles.
With a Z.
Butt knuckles with a Z.
Damn. What was it? No. Damn, I lost it.
Well, I mean, should we talk about what's going on in the world right now?
No.
You don't think so?
No. This is a chill-free zone, though. They've entered the tavern.
That's true, huh?
You go into the tavern to not remember going to the tavern.
Exactly. It's like, this is like your...
Dude, you know, it'd be badass as fuck.
What?
If we got our own, like, studio, okay? Like, we move out of here, whatever. I'm not going to disclose the area right now. But, we move out. We live on our own. But we have this one little studio. It might be, like, in one of our houses or something. But, like, we interior decorate the inside to make it look like an actual tavern.
That would be cool.
And then we got the whole setup. Ads.
if this really blows up like we're hoping to, or like, you know, at least try to get some decent following, more than like maybe like 100.
It's not this wasn't made specifically just so we can be like, yeah, people like us. It's just because I feel
it's just
like
a thing that we do, like, just to have a good time.
I feel like the amount of time that we spend with each other and the things that we talk about, I feel like somebody has to hear it at some point.
Well, yeah, I feel like, but like, here's the thing, like, since we're gonna have other people on here, I feel like it's more like, oh, their groups are gonna, like, you know, give more of like a watching to like us, and then they sort of spread out more occasionally. I mean, obviously, I don't think like maybe like in the next maybe 5 months.
They fall 3 million in a day.
I think maybe like in the next 5 months, if we keep on doing this, I think maybe we'll probably have a good following, but nothing like crazy.
Because I know the people that we're friends with that would love to see this and like don't mind, and I know some other people probably won't because
it's not something they would typically watch or like care about.
Fucking hour, like,
yeah.
I like, for me, like, I watch podcasts all the time. That's not a tasking thing to me because I can like literally just listen to it and like just continue my day. But some of them, I think that's like weird as hell for them, even though they'll watch like 7 episodes of Stranger Things.
Yeah, like, I mean, like, I like what he said about the podcast, like, hours. I don't generally watch podcasts, but like I watch videos like where people live stream like playing games for like an hour or 2 or even 3. I generally watch that, and like it entertains me because it's such a long duration of my time, and it like keeps me like entertained.
I like it when it's like a good time skipper.
Yeah.
I mean, usually you don't use it as that, but like once you're done with it, you're like, oh fuck, it's 3 a.m.
Exactly. Like, that's how I am. Like, as soon as like I'm done playing like whatever game the fuck I'm playing, I watch, like, I put like the short videos ahead, and then like I know like there's a long video, and like after that I'm going to sleep. That's what I usually do. I just put on. It depends on how I'm feeling. You know, I could put the Achievement Hunter podcast or the Rooster Teeth podcast or the Ear Biscuits one or the Congratulations one, and I'll put that on and I'll go to sleep. And then I'll wake up and there's an episode waiting. I mean, like, I know you sleep with, like, you know, something on, like a YouTube or whatever. But like, I usually sleep with music on or whatever. Anything. I sleep with whale noises. Honestly, I'm pretty sure, like, if I had like a noise machine, I think I would always have it with rain. Rain is like the most soothing. I tried doing that one night and like putting on like a 12-hour loop of rain. I forgot why I didn't keep it, but I thought you were gonna say some dude just like eating Cheez-Its. That would be. Have you seen the kettle corn chip ad, dude? No. Like I'm not. People, I know there's people that get fucking weirded out about people chewing, like if it's something crunchy or like soggy as fuck. Yeah. But I don't get bothered by that. But this, you know what kettle corn chips are, right? Yeah. So like, you know, it's like the different bag that feels like this. Yeah. So there's a commercial, and it's like a bunch. I think they're bags. I think this is a bunch of different like drawn bags, and all you hear is some dude, like, not even chewing on kettle corn chips. He's chewing on fucking glass, dude. He's fucking going for like 30 seconds, and it's like kettle corn, like real chips, whatever the shit. I'm like, this is the. When it comes to like commercials like that, and like if it's food commercials, I like. You remember the whole Devour commercials? You know, like the microwave dinners. Oh. You know what I'm talking about? It's like for you on a fork. food you want a fork. I generally thought those were the most weirdest commercials. Like, I mean, like, that humor is funny, but the thing is, like,
you want to ship your pants.
But like, no, but the commercials for them is like, if you wanted to fuck his food, like, he's just like, oh, what are you doing your food like that? And he had a fork and he was just like, you know, going around with like the fucking macaroni. I think he's like, oh yeah,
oh, like American Pie when he fucks.
But like, he was going like that with the mac and cheese. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's a fucking commercial. He's like, and it's like, food, and the whole motto is food you want a fork.
The guy with the macaroni's like, you just see the macaroni and then it pans up to him, he's crying. He's like, I should call her.
I should call her.
Yeah. And then it just like, man witch, whatever the fuck.
But I don't know. Those commercials they're generally weird.
You know what I hate? When I watch a podcast and I get an ad that's another podcast, but it's like not funny at all. It's like some weird old dude just being like, today we're going to be talking about electronics. And it's like, I look at the timer and it says 3 hours. I'm like, oh, no fucking way. I'm like, thank God I can skip that. If I wasn't able to skip that, I'm just going to have to turn off the whole Xbox.
Exactly. You're going to have to be like, okay, I'm turning this off. Or at least back out of YouTube.
I mean, yeah, you can do that. That's quicker.
I was going to say, I was going to tell you, like,
just throw the whole bitch out the window.
Throw it outside, wash it, like get the hose, wash it, and then they plug it back in. It blows up.
Put some soap on it, clean it, plug it back in. It explodes.
You're like, damn, now I don't have an Xbox.
Damn.
It's like, what am I gonna do? Watch it on my phone? The fuck?
No, I'm gonna watch it on my brand new TV.
Oh man. I don't know. Okay, so what is your favorite kind of weather?
The kind of weather that makes you go, fuck today.
Well, I mean, well, like,
no, like okay,
any kind of weather.
Cloudy, windy as fuck.
You really think windy? I don't like wind.
When it's cloudy and it's hot as shit outside, I'm not about that.
Well, okay, so I think I don't like,
maybe not windy as shit.
I don't like wind. Like
the
wind,
Tasmanian devils.
Like maybe like a breeze is fine, but windy is not, like, it kind of fucks up a lot of things. Mm-hmm. I think what my weather, like my preferred weather is like rain, like cloudy skies, like really gray, and like, you know, it rains, but like after it rains, you know how like it gets really humid. I generally don't like when that happens, but like, say if it's like cool.
That's a Tasmanian devil. That's the guy that makes the wind.
Yeah, but I mean, rainy weather is like my preferred thing. Like, you know, like say if you're just chilling right there in your living room, in your apartment that you just bought, open like the screen door right there, just listen to all the rain, listen to music and stuff like that. It's a good time. Mm-hmm. And I just generally like that.
Well, like, it doesn't need to be like crazy windy. I just said that.
Breezy's fine. Breezy's fine.
Yeah, but if it has a cool like breeze and it's like already kind of damp out, not damp, I guess it's just chill outside. I don't know, like that's like this.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine.
Or this one right here.
But I mean, like, okay, so like on the topic of stuff like that, like, what's your favorite like season out of the 4? I think fall. Fall is a good season.
Probably fall, because I mean, I do like the cold, but sometimes, especially since, you know, we've only just gotten out of school, but we have been going to school for the past like 12 years, and every time it gets to like December and January, I'm like, I don't want to fucking wake up at 6 a.m., have to for me, I have to take a shower and then start my day in the most coldest, even though it's not supposed to be cold here. But it's cold as a bitch here. Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, like, the reason I like fall so much is because it's like coming out of summer, mm-hmm. and like it's kind of warm, but at the same time it's cool. So it's not really much of like, it's like the most perfect scenario. Winter is fucking cold. Like, that's why it's fucking winter. Like, I mean, I can still chill in the winter, but it's just like sometimes like January, like maybe like end of December, like January, that's like the coldest it could be. I just don't like it when my fingers look red as this damn cup or feel as red as that damn. I remember when in middle school before I moved here, there was those brick walls that were like not flat, but like those bumpy ones.
Yeah.
And I remember one time in the cold weather, I smacked my hand on accident against that wall. It hurt like no other pain I've ever had in my body, because I was already like sensitive as hell right here, and I smacked the shit and like scraped it against the wall, and I was like,
you know, that reminds me of a time like junior year, like when I started driving my car and everything. When I would drive my car to school, it was like maybe like January. I hated because my turn signal didn't work. My turn signal did not work in the slightest bit at all.
yeah.
So I would just be right there. I would like, as soon as I would wake up and I would get in my car, it would be so cold, so damn cold in the morning. And like, since my turn signal didn't work, I would have to like, you know, use the hand signal. So I would stick my hand outside of the window and do like the signals. It was so goddamn cold. I would shake so bad. I hated it so bad. I hated it. As soon as I got there, my hand was so red.
Well, you're bad with cold.
Yeah,
I mean, like you could be okay sometimes. Like sometimes I'm like, how are you handling this? And then other times you're a bitch. But like, I'm usually not bad with the cold, because for me, I can like I mentioned earlier, I will sleep with the fan facing my face. It'll be like 2 inches from my face, and it'll be on full blast, and the AC will be on, and it'll be 20 degrees outside, and I'll still be chilling. It won't matter to me when I'm going to sleep, but when I wake up, better damn be sure I'm gonna be shivering like a bitch, and then I'm fine, and then I'll be good for the most of the time. Like, I could go to school. I'm that dude that could show up to school in shorts and a damn tank top, even though I won't. But I do. And no, I don't. Actually, I don't. I don't know why I said that. But I could go to school with just no jacket. And, you know, it irks me when people are like, man, I'm too cold. Can you get back here already, dude?
I'm going.
Like, I literally only went to the fridge for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. This winter is like the most terrible season.
Want a Kit Kat?
Not yet. Okay, so what's another real big thing that we could probably address?
Check this out. We're actually in a bar.
Yeah, we're in a bar, so that's why the whole name tavern comes in, because, and especially the late night part, because we do this. We're gonna be doing this typically, well, at the moment, like, until we get guests.
For the most part, if it's gonna be just us,
it's gonna be late night.
It's probably getting recorded at like 10 at night or like 12 or 1 or some shit.
Most likely.
But if there's a guest, it'll probably be like filmed earlier in the day.
Yeah, it'll be filmed earlier in the day.
But it'll still be called that because, you know, the ideas usually run through our head at night, and usually this is when we spend the most time speaking.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the day it's like jokes or games or whatever.
Yeah, so we don't really, unless there's a guest on the show, then like obviously we'll do it earlier in the day, and maybe it might be posted probably later at night. Maybe. It'll probably not be super late.
I would think that this would need to be posted at like a time that's like reasonable.
Like
where
10?
No, like
Earlier?
No, for us, like probably here would probably be like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Or something, or 2. And so that other people, you know, like 8 hours from then, it'll be 10 for them, or, you know, someone will have it 8 hours early, and they'll be like, I could probably listen to this later tonight.
Yeah.
Or something.
This thing is like the 4 episodes. It's just gonna be like I said earlier. It's just gonna be a thing just to put on, like, until like we start actually filming us, like talking. That would be like, that's when we get really more intricate with everything.
We have to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, the name, we didn't come up with the name. Like
we had a terrible name.
Yeah, we had a terrible name at start, but our friend kind of gave us a name, and we would like to credit him a lot. His name's Sergio.
He will be a guest.
He definitely, he most likely be our first guest on the show,
and he'll probably be a reoccurring guest. I know a lot of podcasts don't have reoccurring guests because, you know, there'll be like 180 episodes, and they'll be like, check it out, we got Fousey Tube on episode 30, and then
We made a joke about like on episode 5 we're gonna have Doja Cat. It's an inside joke, but it's like the most funniest thing we ever talked about because of her whole scandal going on.
But yeah, we are in a bar, not like a typical bar, you know.
It's a very like
it is almost borderline.
It's a homemade bar,
just a man cave.
Yeah, there's a pool table, there's TVs, there's lights, there's beer, there's literally everything that you would have in a normal bar, but like
cans and cars all over the walls.
Exactly. Like there's people come in here. It's my family's. It's not a bar. It's not a bar in any sort of way, but it's like a man cave. But my family members and like they've had friends come over here, and my friends especially, they come and write their names on the wall. So like in one certain section of this entire bar, there's just names literally plastered everywhere on the walls.
And the date.
And the dates of like when they signed, like when they came in here. And like it's a lot of history in this bar.
It is a very cool aesthetic that if we didn't play into, I feel like would be bad since this is where we recorded at.
Yeah, and like we necessarily don't have any other place to record.
Fucking Reese's Pieces is awesome, dude.
We necessarily don't have any other place to record because we thought this was more suitable for the whole situation. And I really do like it.
This shit's awesome. I don't get to have these that often, but
tell them about your Reese's. Tell them why you like that. Why do you like Reese's?
Peanut butter.
I said, I'm more of a Skittles man over at M&M's, man.
Which is a weird comparison.
How? They're like the same fucking things.
I know they look the same.
They look the fucking same.
One is chocolate and the other one is sugar.
But the fucking thing is like, it's like one's like, oh, you want like, yeah, like I'm fucking tired of chocolate. Oh, and then like you could be like, I'm fucking tired of sugar. Well, sugar's in fucking M&M's too, so we would have like fruit. Yeah. Fruit candy, I guess. Is that would you list that for Skittles?
Yeah.
But like I like Skittles. Skittles are fucking
Skittles
awesome.
are cool. You know what I do with Skittles? I'll like get the red ones, like for the majority of it, and then like near the end, I'll get like a bitch ton of Skittles in one go, put them in my mouth.
Do you know what I like doing with Skittles? I would get a single Skittle like that, and I would just like put it on the table and just press it down with my thumb and just flatten it. I like doing that with Skittles and just eating it.
Why don't you just do that with your tongue?
No.
I do that
Shut
with my
the
tongue.
fuck up. I don't know why. I like crushing them and then eating them.
All right.
It's basically like
that apple.
There's a video of me punching the shit out of an apple. It's pretty funny.
I might put it in.
We'll most likely post it for like on our Instagram or something like that. Just to introduce who we are.
You'll be able to see us a little bit. Well, not me, but you'll see Marco on it.
We'll probably post something of us together, and like obviously like every like episode we have, we'll probably like we'll probably do a thing like we're all like, oh, we're gonna
break some shit.
We're gonna maybe on like our Twitter would probably be most likely like, oh, we're gonna record in 5 minutes or something like that. Like if we start doing like our video comes out in 5 minutes, something like that.
You mean just do a premiere on YouTube?
Yeah, basically like that. Like
I thought you were gonna say like you record.
Because I started thinking about live stream. I don't know why I started thinking about that.
I thought you were gonna say you record a piece, like just randomly during the podcast. You just hit record on your phone, and like look around.
Yeah.
And then post that. Because that's what people usually do.
Because I feel like our Instagram would just be generally just us and like our stupid things we do, and like Twitter would be more like our video stuff.
Professional shit.
Because isn't like Twitter more like where YouTubers are usually at and stuff?
Oh yeah, that's usually where they're like.
That's usually where their main
guys,
things.
I'm streaming supply drop openings right now.
Yeah, bro, we're gonna play Advanced Warfare. I'm get this like fucking M1 Grand.
I'm gonna get the blunderbuss.
Hey guys, I'm gonna play Mob of the Dead, streaming in 5 minutes.
Hey guys, if you come to my stream, I'll be giving away 20 Mountain Dew Advanced Warfare codes, and you might be able to unlock some Mountain Dew gear. That looks weird as hell.
Did you ever see when fucking pizza rolls were doing fucking Modern Warfare skins?
Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
Was Gears of War doing fucking Pop-Tarts?
Was it?
I don't know. I know Destiny did, but I don't know.
Hey man, you get this Pop-Tart gun. It shoots Pop-Tarts. It shoots every flavor of Pop-Tart. Brown sugar, strawberry, s'mores, Oreo.
I'm just picturing a rocket launcher with a toaster on the end of it.
That's funny. Oh my god. That's fucking funny.
But no, like one company did something. It was funny. It was I don't know. It was like a snack, like a gamer snack or whatever. And it was Gears of War 5. I think it was Gears of War 5. I can look it up.
Well, I mean, when it comes down to stuff like that, like like the Doritos, Mountain Dew, Tostitos, whatever the hell it is,
Chips Ahoy.
I generally think it's like
I was so fucking off.
Chips Ahoy.
Oh yeah, they did have Tostino's pizza rolls for Gears of War 4.
I really want pizza rolls now. But I mean,
you get a microwave in here though.
Dude, I've been thinking about getting a microwave in my room. That sounds like the most fat ass thing to do. I already have a mini fridge in my room. It's like, oh, you know what? I want a
Your
fucking
window turns into a drive-thru.
It's like, hey man, what do you want? I want a double quarter pounder with cheese and extra.
Oh wait, you burned down.
Oh shit.
You're like, wait, my house burned down.
He's like, can you give me like 5 pizza rolls? Why the fuck do you want 5 pizza rolls? If you're the type of person to eat less than like maybe 10 pizza rolls,
30?
You're garbage. No disrespect, but you're garbage.
The Taco Bell Xbox One. Whenever you turn it on, it goes. Dun.
Remember the whole fucking ads for Taco Bell? Like, oh, you get the supreme, like fucking supreme, what is it? The boxes or whatever, and you could win like a free fucking PlayStation 4 gold, like a gold fucking PlayStation 4 like that. I would be like, bro, how many fucking supreme boxes do I need? That shit was fucking weird.
That was funny.
Cup of noodles
for Jump Force.
That's dumb.
What do you like? Half the characters in that game eat ramen like it's fucking going out of style, dude.
Like Goku.
Naruto. It's Naruto.
Goku slams fucking
bitches. Naruto slams ramen, dog.
I never even watched Naruto, so I guess I could agree with you on that.
They made a ramen store for Naruto.
Oh yeah, didn't they make? Isn't there like? There's like a fucking. Is it like a? What is it in Japan? There's like a Disney World or some shit that's like a fucking this for Attack on Titan.
Oh, like a Universal or something?
Yeah, I think it's like a Universal Studio sort of thing.
But no, they have the ramen store in Naruto, Ichiraku Ramen, and they have it in real life, and it's just like a bunch of...
You know what's funny? Like, ramen in fucking anime looks so fucking good, but when you see it in real life, it looks good as fuck, but then at the same time, it's like... I'm probably not gonna like... those little spiral looking fucking things.
When I eat this, there's not gonna be some big titty bitch waiting for me in my room. It's just gonna be my lonely ass room.
I'm gonna be chilling. I ate some ramen at that. I was like, man, I was expecting this big titty
I thought that was that one dude.
I thought that was Johnny Sins, bro.
That's just a big dude eating a burger.
Bro, burgers hit different, dog.
Yeah.
What is one food that you say that hits different all the time? Like, no matter how many times you eat it, or not, well, not, it's like one of those foods, like...
Church's chicken.
It's like you eat it one time, but you don't ever eat it again, maybe months later or something like that. What kind of food is that to you?
I don't know. Maybe,
I know one. Pizza Hut. I don't eat Pizza Hut, like, every fucking month. I think I probably eat it like every other month or something, or I don't eat it for like the longest time.
Maybe Five Guys?
Well, actually, no. I take it back. I think Culver's. Culver's? That shit is awesome. Like, I mean, I like the burger I like there. I mean, I don't know what it's called. I think it's a mushroom Swiss burger. It's like so it's like the butter bread, like butter buns, whatever it's called. The patty, American Swiss cheese, and then like onions, and like this shit. Culver's food is greasy as hell. But the thing is, like, I don't eat it. Like, I think the last time I ate it was maybe last year. But like that burger, I always get that burger. It's the most amazingest thing ever.
Yeah.
Basically. But I don't know. What is the food like? Cane's? Isn't like your thing Cane's?
But I haven't eaten there.
You haven't ate there before?
That's why I keep talking about it, because I want to eat there.
I always see, like, it always seems like you say, like, oh, bro, let's go eat there. Like, you always think it's the shit.
Because it sounds like the shit.
But it's just fucking chicken tenders. I'd rather go to
fucking burger.
I'd rather go to fucking Popeyes, dog. I mean, I want to go to Popeyes so fucking bad. Because the whole, the commercials for, like, where the black girl, she's like, Louisiana's Cajun-style chicken. That sounds, I don't know why.
These biscuits.
Like, the word, like, Louisianan, like, food sounds fucking amazing. Like, food from New Orleans sounds fucking awesome. Like, I don't know. I want to go to New Orleans. Like, that's the place I want to go. Go to Mardi Gras. Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
I don't think I would do that.
Why not?
I don't know. Cause
that seems like the most entertaining thing to do. Because they always have, like, the fucking, like, those fucking, you don't know what, you can't see them, but they're like the fucking necklaces with the beads on them. They just throw those bitches all over the place from the people from the tube. They're like, yeah! And then you're like, you remember Alvin and the Chipmunks when they fucking went over there?
No, when Stewie showed his dick and he got arrested instead.
But you remember that one Alvin and Chipmunks fucking movie where they went to New Orleans with that fucking kid, Miles? And like that, and then like the security or that guy that was looking for them like that. And then the girl's like, here you go, have some of this, like that. And like, what is it? It's like, it's moonshine, child, like that. And I was like, they're just giving you fucking random liquors. I'm like, that'd be cool as fuck. I mean, I don't like moonshine. Moonshine's too fucking strong. Mm-hmm. But
I know we have this fight all the time, but like, I just want to find a spot that just has awesome chicken tenders that are just crisp as fuck. It's just a simple meal. It's nothing extravagant. I'm like, that shit probably costs like $5-10. I don't know. And like, maybe. It's cheap as shit. So like, it's probably gonna be awesome as fuck for what it is.
You know where I really want to eat at? Where? Chick-fil-A.
That place is good as fuck.
I never ate there ever.
It's funny.
Isn't it closed on Sundays?
Yeah.
I never ate there ever, and it sounds pretty interesting to eat there because people are like, it's the shit. You gotta eat there, and I'm like, okay.
You know,
my sisters ate there.
You know how like how I told you like crispy chicken strips and all that? They have like, their breading is like this weird thin-ish thing, but it's still crispy as hell. It's still good. They have waffle fries and all that. But, you know, it's interesting in that I think, do they also do tea? I think they do tea, or is that Popeyes? I think Popeyes does the tea.
Popeyes has like the big old things, like those jugs of tea, you know, where people like, oh, it's like, give me that whole fucking jug right there.
But at Chick-fil-A, you know, you're getting a guy that's gonna...
Chick-fil-A is Mexican food, isn't it?
What the fuck?
Oh, no, I'm thinking of fucking... fucking... What is that other place called? The one that just serves Mexican food? But
Chipotle?
Like, there you go. I'm fucking... Bro, you know what's fucking fun? I got confused with the names because, you know, like, Chipotle, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
The idea, like...
A chicken only place or a Mexican only place?
Bro, I got confused because Chipotle, it didn't pop into my fucking head, like, at all. And I was like, what is that place called? Like that? And I was like, it's Chipotle. It's just Mexican food, but it's like more like... More American style.
No, but Chick-fil-A, like, their employees... I don't know if it's at every place, but so far that all the times I've gone to Chick-fil-A, they're always like ready to kill their son for you. That's how kind they'll be. They'll run to your car like the officer and cloud you with the chins and meatballs. That's how they'll run to make sure you get your order.
Yeah.
But I mean, Chick-fil-A is awesome and all, and I mean, it's closed on Sundays, which is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I get it because it's like a religious franchise.
Yeah, so these people gotta go to church on Sunday. I don't.
What the fuck? You don't want to get chicken after church?
Bro, I want to get like food every day. If it's fucking Sunday, okay, once you're done with church, once you're done with church, serve me my fucking chicken.
I haven't gone to church in a long time, but I don't remember if most people would fast that day. Or some shit like that.
I don't know. Well, some people, I think that they're over religious, maybe, because like, you know, they follow really like strict guidelines of the Bible. Because, you know, like, you know, there's certain topics where like they really follow exactly as the book.
Well, Chick-fil-A is a Mormon spot, I think.
So is what is it, Whataburger?
Whataburger's baller as fuck, too.
Have you seen like the fries or like the bottom of the cups where it has like the Bible verses on it?
That is In-N-Out.
Okay, In-N-Out, whatever the hell it's called. But have you seen them?
Yes.
Dude, I remember like I was eating
Fuck
with
bitches get money.
I was eating with my grandparents right there. I thought I'm like, hey guys, you want to see something crazy? Then I lift up the cup and look at it's a Bible verse, and they're like,
Did they do backflips?
fuck no, that should be funny as fuck. Message is like, yeah, that should be funny.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to call it an end here. Hopefully, this will improve. You got to give us a minimum of like 4, and then afterwards, we're gonna have to start making bigger plans if we can't do it within the 4 to make sure that this is quality.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is just the start of hopefully something big that we want to do. It was this idea tossed around from one of our friends, and well, now starting to do it, I actually really want to keep on doing it. It's really fun, and like we get to talk about almost anything, and so it's just a good way to just talk to you guys and just literally anybody.
So I hope you enjoyed this one, even though it's kind of semi last minute. I'll probably put the socials in the description. I'll put the credit to the song that's in the background right now, because it was kind of a pain in the ass to find a song. And this one I really like, and I'm pretty sure it is loyalty free. If it's not, then I won't be able to post this. It feels bad. But if you hear this last part, that means I posted it.
Yes. Well, we would like to thank you guys for watching, whoever watched, and we really appreciate you guys.
Let us know what you like, if you want certain topics to be spoken about,
and certain people too, like that people that you guys know, and we'll try to have them on here.
Don't be shooting for the stars and ask Barack Obama or some shit.
That would be awesome, but we can't really do that.
So take care, you guys. Be safe out there. The world's on fire, but you got to keep smiles going down, and hopefully this can bring you a smile once a week.
Much love, guys.
Peace sauce.